Hey everybody, welcome to CSSBoss.com. I'm Andrew Kaiser, and today I want to talk to you about floating images to the left or right of text and having your text being able to wrap around them. So as you can see on my About page, I got my nice little image there of me down in Florida at a coffee shop, and I have a paragraph or two of text below me that a friend wrote for me, and what I want to do is basically move this image over here to the right and have the text start where the image is at. Pretty common request as far as websites go, being able to move those around. So I want to do this video real quick. The thing we want to do is we want to give the image a class, and as you can see here, there's no class defined already. So I'm just gonna give it a class attribute. I'm gonna say, you can name it anything, but I'm gonna put about image, and we'll go ahead and update that. And then we are going to go into our CSS file, and you can put this wherever you want. I'm gonna try and find some kind of reasonable place to put this. I don't want to just throw it randomly in there, but if I don't see anything necessarily right off the bat. No. Okay, so hey, look at, there's the video I did yesterday. Haha. Right there. Okay, check that out right here. If you want to know what this does, see how it's yellow right now? Well, this little thing makes it a different color. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to define my class now with the period starting first, and I called it about image. And I want to give it a float right. And we'll do margin 10 pixels. Just because. So we'll come back here, view page. Maybe I did it wrong. Nope, there it is. Look at that. First try, it gave us a nice little bit of padding and on all sides, so it looks nice and neat. You can do the same thing with left. You can float it to the left and have it show up on the left hand side, still with all the paddings and everything, all in that. Now if you want this to show up at the second paragraph, you need to take this image and put it right before the second paragraph. Now when we update that page, now it starts down here. So obviously where you want the image to start is where you need to put the image code. Then you float it to the left or to the right, and you'll be good to go. Now I want to take this and go from 300 to 400. That's going to bump up my width and my height. That might be too big. Let's go with 300, 350, 320. Yeah, that looks a little better. And of course we will also, I'm going to move it back up to the beginning because it just doesn't look good. So update that, about in his last 10 years, yada yada yada, and I'm gonna put it back to the right. Now a really cool thing about this is if we did something like, look at this, align right and align left, float right. Now you can just go and apply that class to any element and it'll automatically float it to the right or to the left. So there you go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below, post a comment on my blog. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, let me know if it helped you out. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you in the next video. CSSBoss.com. Peace out.